He's Don Mattingly, the Dodgers manager, back on the show. Last concert you went to was what?
Last concert, I think it was the Boss in Philadelphia during the playoffs.
Did you meet him?
Huh?
Did you meet him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I met him before that, and it was good to see him. He looks, he kind of stays the same. His energy is just unbelievable. And I think it was it may have been the last, it was one of the last, either the last concert or one of the last concerts that was going to be at the Spectrum.
But you probably, since he's such a big Yankee fan, did you cross paths at all when you were playing?
Yeah, we had a couple of different times. We did a concert with Ron Darling. They were doing I don't know if it was for homeless or it was something. There was a big concert, like a tribute concert at Madison Square Garden, where I originally met him, and just a great guy. Easy to talk to. I've seen him 3 or 4 times. Don't always go bother him, but I've seen him 3 or 4 times in different places, and the concerts are they never let you down.
But does he want to talk baseball and you want to talk music?
He knows what's going on, that's for sure. And so I think that crossover is always good because I think we just travel so much. We're on the road, and also, I'm sure you do the same. We're on the road much. We're just used to the same things. You're going from place to place, city to city, and I think there's a connection there.
They didn't have walk-up songs when you were playing, right?
Well, I do remember at the end that Eddie Layton is playing some small town, some Cougar, or Mellencamp, whatever his name was going on at the time. But they would play. He was born in a small town, so they would play a little of that. I'd hear that and kind of laugh.
Well, being from Indiana, is that why they were playing John Cougar Mellencamp?
Well, either that or small town.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think it was Indiana, though, and Mellencamp was from Indiana.
He's Don Mattingly, Dodgers manager, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. True to your word, you sent in your jersey after getting ejected. How long after getting ejected did you realize that you had to send the jersey to the show?
I think it was when I was walking off the field. And that's what calmed me down. I was like, oh, God, now I got to send a jersey. No. But you know what? I think there's a technicality. I got to go back to videotape. I'm throwing the red flag on the videotape because I think it was I won't get thrown out the rest of this year. And that was, I think, it wasn't last year that I think it was last year that we talked on the show.
Well, I was talking about a calendar year, Donnie. I wasn't talking about the season.
Oh,
it was a year from then.
It was one of those accounting years.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now I'm in. I lost my challenge.
But what makes
you keep the jersey?
What makes you take that next step where you're going out to argue, but then you're going to be all in?
That guy just frustrated me to no end that night, and a really pretty good guy, and I don't even know who it is right now, but they're all really actually funny and pretty good guys. And some of them I was just frustrated that night, and usually that's what happens. You get frustrated with that strike zone, and that's about the only way you can get thrown out now. To me, you can't if you argue replay, you're going, and so it's really balls and strikes or a check swing or something is the only way you can get thrown out. But I was just frustrated that night. And usually it comes from the way you're going right then, or that game, something that's happening, and you're just frustrated.
But it used to be the umpires were ready for a fight. Do you feel like you really have to push them now for them to fight back, that it's not that quick hook that you used to have, when you were playing?
It's hard. Yeah, you definitely have to push, but, Dan, there's just no reason to have confrontation hardly. It's really taken the replay, and I don't want to say it like it's a bad thing, but it's taken that where you're fired up out there arguing a call. Now you're going to go out there, you're going to take your time, and then you're going to look back, and the guy's going to give you a thumbs up or thumbs down. And so it's like there's no – and I said the other day, I think we should go to the flag now. We're at the point where the video's that good. It's fairly quick. You teach your guys to stay out of the box, the pitcher to get off the rubber, and then you just throw the flag if you're going to challenge. Because what happens is we run out there, and it's like I'm talking to the guy going, "Man, that was a pretty close one." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, what do you think? I go, "Well, let me look at my guy over here." And then you either challenge it or you run off the field like, "Okay, you got it right. Nice call." You know.
So you're stalling.
You don't even have to stall because they've been instructed also to talk about it and be patient with it, so they know you're out there waiting, you know, to get confirmation, and so it really just ends up being, I think we're gonna challenge this one. And some of the things you're challenging are really at different points of the game when it's really, you know, it's like this could help us get, you know, like the first out in the fourth. That, you know, D. Gordon gets called out when you know he's going to steal second and third, and it's a run, right? You think it's a pretty good chance you're going to get a run here, and so you those are ones you challenge, but you're not really fired up about it because you know, as you say, for out, you know, it was a close play, but it's just different now than you would even. A lot of the plays you go out there now, you wouldn't even go out before. You wouldn't even think about going out because you're not going to change their mind, and it's not that part of the game where it's a big play.
Talking to the Dodgers manager, Don Mattingly. You brought up chemistry again. Last year you went through this, and then I think you guys went 42-8 after that. You're rattling the cage here again. What do you mean by chemistry issues?
Well, I don't really. Whoever I'm talking to is bringing up the chemistry part, but I'm bringing up just the feeling that you have of, you know, the way a team unit, and it's, you know, again, it's going to be hard for me to put words on this, but as a team unit, when you're playing like that, when you're playing and you're going the right direction, you can feel it. You can feel this energy that you have as you play, and that sense of importance and sense of urgency that every game and every play and every at bat, we need these. You know, we got to have this, and we're fighting for something. It's always we, and that's the part that I've been, you know, I'm asking for and looking for, and it doesn't just happen. I mean, you got to win some games. When you're losing, it goes bad, and you take some energy and things like that. So, and that day, and the other day, that was just frustration too. Honestly, that's the way it was. A few games we've been playing decent. We haven't played good at home, and I think I'm frustrated with the way we've played at home. And it's just like, come on, it's not enough. We need more than this. And so that's, you know, it kind of builds up.
But sometimes do you have the right personalities, though, to make up that team? Because you may not have that personality. Because sometimes you have to change somebody or try to, and then, you know, it doesn't happen. Is there a different personality to this team as opposed to last year?
A little bit different personality, but I think that's the thing. You can't really, as a manager and as a coaching staff, you can't say, "Hey, we got to change the personality." You know, these are our guys. You got to keep making. To me, you got to make small corrections, small changes while we're going forward to get what we want, right? And not just sit back and go, "Oh, it'll work itself out," or "Oh, we got the wrong guys." Well, we don't have the luxury of just sitting here going, "We got the wrong guys. Somebody help us out and change this." You know, we have to kind of try to make corrections and get what we want with, you know, with different things. And if it's making small changes, because it's basically your team, right? You maybe a change at the deadline or maybe a trade that kind of sparks something, but this is basically your team, and you got to just keep asking and moving and changing a little bit and tinkering to try to get what you want.
You got a World Series team this year?
Possibility, Dan. When you see that, when you see our pitching staff go, and you watch it close, we can win every day. We can win every day, and our pitching is showing that. So when you get that, you get in the playoff, and you're going to have to go through Kershaw and Greinke and Ryu every time out. We're capable of winning every day.
What was the car that you commuted to Yankee Stadium in? What did you drive back then?
Different ones. I love cars, so I'd had different ones. I'd had an old truck. My first car I ever bought brand new, once I made it to the big leagues, was a 500 Mercedes.
Ooh.
Which for me, and then I think I ordered it, and then we went on strike or something. I was nervous as hell, but I was like, "Oh no!"
Did you have vanity plates on there?
Had what plates?
Vanity plates?
No, regular plates.
Okay. Like
I couldn't put like the Hitman, Hitman 1, and I had another one for my my ex-wife. Her car would be hit woman 2 or something. I don't know.
No. You don't want that on a license plate.
No.
No. That doesn't sound good at all.
No.
Maybe you could put your batting average from the previous year, like 343.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. AL batting title holder. I don't know. That was never me. You know that. You were there.
No, I know. All right. Well, good luck lighting a fire, and thank you again for sending the jersey. Next time you get run, I want the shoes.
The shoes?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to collect an entire outfit.
What size you wear, Dan?
11 and a half.
It's like, yeah, we're close.
Okay.
Close.
Well, I'm not going to wear them. I'm going to put them on display. Did you think I was going to walk around the house in them?
I thought maybe, you might be just out just chilling around, walking in your New Balance.
Maybe
They're really comfortable.
Okay, but maybe I could play golf in them. But I'm going to have an entire, like a mannequin of Don Mattingly clothes here.
Have one of those things you have in the storeroom. I'm just dressing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
As we go.
All right.
All right.
I'll root for you to get run, sort of.
All right, Dan.
Thank you, Don. It's
right,
Don Mattingly, Dodgers manager.